Hello, everybody, and welcome to the today's demo jam from the AppExchange. My name is Jeff Gross. I'm a Salesforce MVP. I've got with me one of my best friends from the AppExchange. It's Amanda Nelson. She is co-hosting with me today. It's fantastic to have her with me. Hello, Amanda.
Hello, I am excited to co-host today.
I know you get to take out of the role of normally being your marketing self. You're a host today, so this is amazing to have you. I'm so looking forward to seeing and hearing what we've got in store. Today's theme is all about financial services apps. We've got with us, we got Vidyard, F-Secure, Vonage, EasySend, Formstack, and Salesforce Labs. And you know what? We want everybody out there who's attending this webinar today to follow along on Twitter with the hashtag DemoJam. We want to hear from you out there. Want to give us a little bit of the AppExchange Demo Jam love. Appreciate you being out there and checking this out today. Let's get down to the rules. Amanda, do you want to tell them how the rules of a Demo Jam go?
I'd love to. So the rules are as follows. You only have 3 minutes to demo. That's right, nothing more than 3 minutes. We will cut these partners off at the 3-minute mark. There will be no slides, nothing pre-recorded. All demos are live. So whatever happens, happens. And the winner will be announced today during this demo jam, chosen by you. We'll launch a Zoom poll as soon as all the demos are done, and you will choose your winner. I think that's it for the rules, Jeff. Back to you.
That is, and I am so looking forward to getting started today. It gets kicked off today with EasySend. Have you ever wanted to replace all your outdated manual forms and processes? You can do it quickly and easily with EasySend. It's a no-code platform. You can build, manage, optimize your digital journeys and workflows for your customers with e-signatures, attachments, validations, and more. The EasySend platform, combined with the power of Salesforce, allows you to seamlessly integrate with your account data so that your customer experience work processes are fully optimized, saves cost, and generates more revenue. That's why we're all here. And today with me, I've got Till Brennan, Sales Director from EasySend. Are you ready to jump in and do the demo?
Hey, Jeff, thanks a lot for the intro. Absolutely. So here we go.
Let's do it.
Scenario number one is so as we're focused on financial services, specifically with the insurance industry, I'm going to be a customer service agent, and I got my CRM in front of me, and I got Omar Adams on the call, and she wants to, or he wants to send or submit a claim. So she's distressed, and what I'll do is I'll select the process from the dropdown, and these are digital journeys that we created with our platform, our no-code platform, and it will start populating the information. And for today's session, what I'll do is I'll just remove my name and change it to Dory, who is on the line, and I'll send her a link, and I'll send her a link to that digital journey that she'll receive. And here we go. I'll click on the link, and the code browsing functionality here enables us to actually have an interactive section together with the customer as we want to fill out this claim jointly. So what happened just now is that she received an email, and I got my hands in the air. So hopefully Dory will have received the email, and she will click start. There you go. So on the other line, magic number that's Dory. So I'll scroll down, and Dory will select an auto claim. Perfect. Car. Click next. And here we can then start pulling in all the information that we have from Salesforce. In this case, it's not pre-populated. So Dory, what was the policy number? Or I, as a customer service agent, should actually know the information. Perfect. And for the demo purposes, why don't you change the first name and last name? Hey, thanks, Dory. There, perfect. And we got the ability to then integrate other information from other sources. In this case, it's Google Earth. And we could basically then just add, I could then add the information here coming in from Frankfurt, for example. So as we go through this process together, and I'm just taking over right now, I could then say, hey, Dory, where did the accident actually happen? And she could add the information in Tel Aviv. Wonderful, perfect. And I'll just continue next. And here we just do a description. And again, I'm kind of shortcutting here because for the sake of the 3 minutes that we have, and we have to put 100 characters here. Perfect. So we got all the validations that we need.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. Okay, so there we go. So here I'm going to sign. I'll click submit, and what's going to happen is that I now have all the information back in EasySend in regards to capturing the claim, creating a new case, whatever I need to do, and that's then back in the CRM. So I got a full loop situation from initiating a process and then finishing the process and having all the information ready at hand and submitting any new processes thereafter. There you go.
Boom, right at 3 minutes there. Good job with that. You know what I like is helping people to find the right places to put their information and being able to leverage the data inside of Salesforce, begin to help fill that form, make it easy, heck, it's in your name, make it easy to start that process, kick off everything else that's going to follow with that. People need that ability to jump in, see what data they need to fill out, co-browse with them in a sense to be able to do that together and help them through that and make the process much simpler. So nice job on that. Amanda,
what? Appreciate it.
Yeah. What have we got for an audience question today?
Yes, great demo. The question is, how does our integration, the integration you have, work within Salesforce, and where does the data go? And you did show a lot of that integration piece, but yeah, where does the data go?
So the data goes it's temporarily stored in our cache servers as long as the digital process or that digital journey is valid. And so with each new process you initiate, you have a unique identifier that creates a new cache. That's a line in the database. The process is ended. Information is sent back to Salesforce, and then also with the information in our database. So we don't permanently hold the information on our servers. That's very important in regards to data protection.
Makes so much sense. Thank you. Great demo. We have a couple more demos left before you vote. So remember EasySend. And if you have any questions, pop them into the chat here in the Q&A, and we will ask these questions. All right, next up we have Formstack. Formstack helps Salesforce customers build native forms, capturing the data right in Salesforce, and takes the data from Salesforce to generate documents of any type, enabling digital signature collection on those docs when necessary. Financial services customers benefit from digitizing all of their paperwork processes and creating an improved customer journey. Today we have Michael Griffin, Salesforce Alliance Manager over at Formstack. Michael, are you out there?
I am here, Amanda. Thank you so much for having me, and hello, everybody. As we all know, dealing with financial services institutions requires a lot of data entry or data collection and paperwork. So Formstack really helps organizations do this at scale with little to no administrative work, right? So we'll fill out this form here. We'll go ahead and throw in a social security number. Now, the important piece to this is that we are actually fully native to Salesforce. So this form, the document, all of that work that you're going to be building out is done inside of Salesforce. So you're not managing third-party integrations. Now, when I select an option here, you can see that this form is a little bit dynamic. We'll go ahead and just enter some information in here. Hopefully no debt, maybe a couple of student loans out there because it's 2020, and we just bought a new car. Now we'll go ahead and sign off on this, and this is going to do a few things on the back end here for our organization Clearview. The first is that it's going to create a new contact inside of Salesforce. Now you can actually create up to 15 different related object records, all with a single form. We also are releasing the ability to do grandchild objects, so you can get very, very complicated with your form and data collection. Now you see we have Jonah Mountain here, Jonah Hill's older brother, and a couple of things happened here. So the first is we got a snapshot of actually what Jonah filled out on this form in case we ever needed to reference it. All right, I'm from Mequon, he's just down the street from me. Now, well, what if I need to follow up with Jonah after that and I need him to, let's say, sign some documents? I can go in here and from that record, actually go out and say, send this wealth management agreement. Now, we've already got a wealth management document template that our organization uses over and over and over and over again. So this is actually going to create this document with some information pulled from the Salesforce record and send it out for digital signature here. So you can see I can come in here to click review and sign. This is going to pull over the Clearview Wealth Management Agreement. You can see it's got all the information we just filled out. I just got to come in here and say JM and go ahead and apply that to all the different areas here. Oops. And I'm done. Now this is going to go back into Salesforce. It's also going to send me the completed document here. So very shortly, I should get this document signed with the full document completion certificate at the bottom, showing all the different relevant information like IP address, location, etc. All of this, again, built natively inside of Salesforce with drag and drop technology.
You've been practicing because you're right at 3 minutes. Good job.
Thanks, Jeff.
You know what? I was going to listen for Amanda's comment on that, but as I was watching that, just the idea that you can populate 15 different records from one form, that's crazy. That didn't used to be able to happen. And now even being able to get down to those grandchild records, that's amazing because now you can create those dynamic forms that have so much information. It's so rich, but now it can get into every part of the business process, and being able to natively do that in Salesforce is fantastic. Amanda, what have we got for an audience question?
Yeah, lots of questions coming through. And Jeff, you always have such good commentary, so I was just letting you go. And I think I'm just going to let you go after every demo because I love them all, you know, but so does Jeff. All right. The question is, are there any limitations on the quantity of form fills per day?
That's a great question. And I believe the only thing governing that might be Salesforce API limits. But again, since we are native, you know, it's going to act a little bit differently than, let's say, many third-party integrations that are sending over batch API calls.
All right, great. Thank you. And thanks for the questions. Keep them coming. All right,
Thanks,
Jeff,
all.
Who's next?
All right, next up, we've got F-Secure. You know, everyone here needs better visibility into real-life cyber attacks. That's exactly where F-Secure comes in. F-Secure Cloud Protection for Salesforce is a cloud-based solution designed to complement the native security capabilities of the Salesforce platform. It's not only protecting Salesforce sales, service, and Experience Cloud against malware, phishing, and other security threats, but it also provides a rich reporting, advanced security analytics, and full audit trails, ensuring that incident response is fast and efficient. Now, without any further ado, we've got Dimitri, Principal Architect, as well as I think we got Alex with us too today. We're going to get a 2-for-1 demo. Are you two ready to demo for 3 minutes?
Yes, we are.
Fantastic. Your 3 minutes begins now.
Thanks, Jeff. So with cloud apps such as Salesforce are becoming more popular, this has become more of a target for stepping stone attacks via malicious files and URLs. Let us show you how F-Secure can prevent this from happening. Over to you, Dima.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. Thanks, Jeff. F-Secure Cloud Protection, like other complicated security solutions, is really simple. It's really simple to use. You don't need consultants to install it. Installation from AppExchange takes no more than a few minutes. And hey, you don't need to be a security expert either to configure the protection. All you need is just to go and toggle the protection settings on, and F-Secure app will start scanning files and URLs uploaded and download all users. Let me show you how F-Secure actually works and protect customers, partners, and internal users collaborating with our Salesforce. Here I have this community portal where the customers can reach the banking service provider or partners, check information regarding the specific services, ask for device, or download the materials from the resource center. For example, let me show the message center where there is communication between the banking service advisors and customers. This particular message comes from the attacker who pretends to be the customer named Anik Wick. The attacker plans to get into the organization network and really hopes that the advisor will click either the phishing link or open the malicious attachment. Now as an advisor, I don't see the risk. It comes from any click. Yeah, I was interacting with her previously. Let me download that link. Boom. The file appears to be harmful and a secure application block it. Let me try to open the phishing link. And again, the phishing attack didn't succeed either because F-Secure provides so-called click time protection and prevents the user to go to the malicious website. An F-Secure application doesn't hinder the performance and user experience as someone would expect. Let me show you how I would download the clean content. This file is just a report that I'm trying to download to my local machine. See, the scanning doesn't take that much time. But let me go back to the F-Secure application and show you the analytics. This is what security folks love, and they need this information when they investigate security incident and breaches. For example, the files I downloaded recently, there is the scan event creator.
30 seconds.
I can see more details about the same event and also the URL events. More interesting and important, the application comes with rich reporting and dashboards. Those you can see, and those brings you full visibility to the content shared through your Salesforce organizations, whether it's file types, URL categories, locations, all that stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have that much to show you all cool stuff of the application, and that's all what we wanted to show. Thank you for watching. All right.
Fantastic. Right at 3 minutes. Now, you know what? When you first started out, I had a guess this was actually going to be the fastest demo in the world because once you install, there were 2 toggles. That's all you had to do to start it. And I was impressed because, in all honesty, I've not thought that much about this risk before. And the fact that you are able to quickly install it, quickly secure it, being able to now protect against malicious links, files, anything else that could be posted there, that's fantastic. And the thing that a lot of people have to be thinking about themselves is all it takes is one phishing attempt or one insecure attack in order to disrupt your business completely, potentially, and you're protecting them from the very beginning of this. So, wow, that was a fast one. I'm glad that you pulled in the rest of the demo to show us, but it sounds like it's extremely easy to install, get started, and then being able to look at those analytics. That would be so interesting to look at and find when anyone is attempting to really hijack your business. So good job, you two. Amanda? Yeah, Amanda, what do we have for F-Secure as a question today?
Yeah, great demo. It's very true, especially in this highly compliant industry of financial services that we have this type of protection. So the question is, does F-Secure's solution overlap with Salesforce Shield?
Yes, I'll take that. That's a really, really good question, Amanda. So in no way, shape or form does this interfere with Shield. As we're all aware, Shield really provides that platform level encryption, event monitoring, and field auditing. What we're essentially doing is really complementing the safe environment that Salesforce offers. And again, very much help maintain that shared responsibility that any Salesforce admin has to ensure the content coming in, whether it's URL, attachments, links, photos, whatever it may be, is actually free of any sort of threats at all itself. So no, if anything, we complement each other.
Awesome. Nice to see that it can work well with everything else Salesforce. So nice job, you two. Appreciate you being here today. Everyone in the audience, stick around. We've got more demos coming. We want to make sure you're here to vote for who's going to win today. Next up, I get to introduce Vonage. You can bring even more automation, intelligence, and global calling capability to Service Cloud with Vonage Contact Center. These folks are top-notch in contact center telephony. They've been Salesforce partners for a really long time so that you can enjoy the best agent experience within Service Cloud, powered by the world's most flexible and reliable communications platform. Financial services customers obviously are going to benefit from the global, scalable, secure, and above all else, reliable voice connection. Today, I have Silhan. Are you ready to give us a 3-minute demo?
I am, yes.
Fantastic. Your 3 minutes begins now. Good luck.
So Siobhan, our customer, is calling Best Bank to start a mortgage application and will first be greeted by a virtual assistant who can gather information pre-call in order to provide context to the agent and provide a more personalized and efficient conversation.
Welcome to Best Bank. I am their virtual assistant. What can I help with?
A mortgage application.
I can help you apply for a mortgage. To help save time before speaking to an agent, I would like to gather some information. It won't take long. What is the value of the property you want to buy?
500,000.
How much would you like to borrow?
400,000.
Are you a first-time buyer?
I am, yes.
Thank you for that information. You want to borrow 400,000 to buy a property worth 507 and you are a first-time buyer. I will now transfer you to one of our experts.
So Siobhan will be connected to our agent Tim, who will receive the call via the omni-channel widget utilizing Salesforce Service Cloud Voice with Vonage as the partner telephony powering the voice channel. Welcome to Best Bank. I can see you've started a mortgage application. How can I help you? So the real-time transcription provided by Vonage and surfaced within Salesforce can be used to drive Einstein next to best action and Einstein knowledge. Perhaps the next step for our agent is to start a credit check or send some additional documentation. After the call, the rich call data from Vonage is surfaced within Salesforce to drive insights, such as call volume by query or customer profile. Maybe Best Bank wants to start offering new mortgage and savings products and wants to drill down and see how many calls they've had from customers where they've not been able to offer a product which meets their needs. In addition to the call data, we also surface the call recording, transcript, analysis, and screen recording within Salesforce. Most of our customers only sample maybe 5% of their calls for quality and compliance, and most don't know what their agents are doing on screen compared to what they're actually saying to customers. With the combined power of Service Cloud Voice and Vonage, Best Bank can ensure financial services, compliance, and an excellent customer experience.
Woohoo! You ticked all the boxes for me here because, well, not only is this service related, financial services, voice, tying in Service Cloud Voice, being able to look at all of this stuff in one beautiful package. So number one, I really like that when we began the call, you're using a bot to seek out information. You begin filling in the information for them inside of Salesforce. Once it goes to the agent, they can begin and they have context. They know what's going on. They don't have to rekey anything. And then keeping on going, you've got the conversation, you got the who's speaking when, you've got all of your other analytics. And then to top it off, you surprised me because I had no idea that the screen recording was coming up as well to understand, to be able to coach your people better. This is fantastic. So I'm pretty excited to see, Amanda, what have we got out there as a question for Vonage? Because I want to see if we can stump them.
Yeah, I loved seeing the both front and back end experience and the inclusion of voice. I mean, that's where this is going. So that was great. The question is, can you support real-time and post-call transcription in multiple languages?
Yes, so the real-time transcription is based on Google speech to text. So all the languages that Google would support, we support. And the post-call transcription is based on our own conversation analyzer product with an underlying third-party partner, and the languages are pretty extensive there. But if you want more specific details, just get in touch.
Fantastic. Although that was a little too easy, Amanda. Do you have one that we could stump her with? All right, next time. Nice job. Thanks for doing that demo today. Appreciate you being here.
I think that's a charge for the audience here. Can you stump these partners and these app builders with your questions, which
that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, keep them coming. Okay, next up we have Vidyard. Your potential customers love video. Give them what they want to see. With Salesforce, Sales Cloud, and Vidyard, you can deliver engaging, traceable video experiences that are built right into your sales process, allowing you to track who watched what for a more personalized sales approach. Video analytics from Vidyard flow through to lead and contact records in Sales Cloud, so you can focus on the most engaging leads. Today, we have my friend Tyler Lessard, VP of Marketing at Vidyard. Tyler, so good to see you.
Oh, it is so nice to be here, Amanda, and to see you and the team again. I hope things are well.
Everything is, good here, making it work, but you've got a 3-minute demo to do. Are you ready?
I am stoked and ready to go. Let me know when it is time.
All right, then your 3 minutes starts now.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. It's Tyler coming at you here live via video, because I believe in financial services, when you're dealing with clients who are making some of the biggest decisions of their lives, that you simply can't replace the human face. But this isn't just any video. This is a video being recorded, shared, and tracked all natively within the Salesforce platform powered by Vidyard. Now, to explain how we got here, let's actually take a few steps back. Because you see, I'm actually an advisor at Vidyard. And one of my key clients is Tony Stark. Now, Tony, I recently got notified that Tony's been watching a number of videos on our website. And thanks to Vidyard, I can hover over this lovely new video views object and see exactly what Tony's been watching. And I can see here that he's been binging on a number of different videos across our platforms to learn about different products and services. And what catches my attention is that Tony's been binging on our mortgage services and investment services content, and he watched a number of videos all the way through to the end. Now, I want to strike while the Iron Man is hot. So instead of just sending the same old text-based email that he may very well ignore, or making a phone call and disrupting his day, I'm going to send Tony a video email to really get his attention and to connect on a more personal level. So I simply come up over here to this new Send Video Email button, which Vidyard provides. When I click on that, it takes me into the Vidyard interface right inside of Salesforce. I can send Tony a video that I've previously recorded from my personal library, or I can select the New Video button and record with my webcam or a screen share. So let's record Tony a quick video. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Tony, it's Tyler at Vidyard here. I'm just reaching out because I'm curious, what is your end game when it comes to your investment strategy? Because I've got a few new opportunities that I've been thinking about that I would love to discuss with you. Let me know if you've got some time tomorrow afternoon and we can talk about it then. Thanks so much, and I really hope all is well. So in a matter of moments, I've recorded a custom video for Tony, and in a second here, it will be ready for me to send it to him directly via email or my preferred channel. You can see the video right there with my smiling face ready to go. And yes, I can send this directly via Salesforce, or I can hop right over into my own email account, email or Outlook, and easily send it from here as well. There's the video I just recorded. I can drop that into my email message, send it over to Tony, and of course, I'll be notified when he watches and how long he engages. Now, the big question you might have is, how can I make sure this is compliant? Well, thankfully, we've got an amazing partnership with Theta Lake to ensure these videos can be archived, tracked, and analyzed for any potential compliance risks. So a vote for video is a vote for Vidyard.
Boom. Well, Tyler, that was amazing. Now, number one, you impressed me to begin with, because you had the Salesforce logo, you had the background, you're already live on the screen this way. But then when we see it inside of Salesforce, being able to have that button directly in there. Well, okay, let me back up. The fact that you're not only seeing what Tony's been watching, and you see, well, obviously he's going to be looking at all kinds of Tyler videos, because those are kind of some of the most popular ones at Vidyard. But it's natural. But the fact that now you've got one button to go ahead and launch into a personalized video, as you said, you're not going to interrupt his day. He can do it on his time, but it's personalized, it's short, he can watch it, and then he can go back and get back with you. You got all the analytics around, hey, did he open it? Did he watch it? How far did he watch through it? I can see this being a really, really helpful tool, especially within financial services, to become more personal with your with whether it's members or customers, especially ones who have a high net worth, making it personal. And an email, a text message, all of those other things just with text in them can be so impersonal. Whereas this, you got Tyler right there in your face, in a good way, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, nice job, Tyler. Amanda, have we got a stumper for Tyler? Because I want to see him sweat a little.
Ooh, we do. Okay, the question is there a limit on how long the video can be?
Oh, great question. And the answer is more or less no. I think we cap down at just over an hour, but if you're recording an hour-long video for a client, you probably should be rethinking your message anyways. With Vidyard, you can record as many videos as you'd like. They can be as long as they'd like. And just to go back to what you were talking about, this is not only a great way to just humanize and personalize the messages you're delivering, but it's also a great way to be able to explain complex things to your clients. Because when you record a screen share, for example, you can bring up documents, you can bring up clauses and terms, or you can show them right there on the screen how something might interact with them or how it might impact their own portfolio and so on. So it does end up being a great way for these short video messages, but it's also a great way to explain ideas visually using screen shares and other things like that, which is often when you start to create longer videos to walk through different ideas.
Yeah, I could see that in financial services, how to go through the mortgage application process or something like that. So perhaps that was the thinking behind that question. So thank you for answering that, and good idea. It's more than just quick hits. All right.
Nice.
Jeff, we have one more left, right?
Exactly. Everyone stick around. We want to hear you vote within the Zoom poll that's coming up. But before we get there, we're going to hear from Xandr Invest Essentials Monitoring for Datorama. That is a mouthful. Salesforce Datorama is an AI-powered marketing intelligence platform. Datorama allows businesses to make smarter decisions by connecting and acting on all their marketing data, investments, KPIs, and the more. Datorama is partnered with Xandr Invest, which is part of AT&T's demand-side platform that you can programmatically purchase ad inventory. This allows them to solve three key challenges for customers. It's ingesting and harmonizing DSP and ad server data. It's surfacing ad server discrepancies and KPI monitoring. Everybody needs their KPIs to be in line. And without any further ado, I got Colton here who's going to show me exactly what this means. I tell you what, I read all those words, Colton. I'm not sure I understand what it means, so I want you to educate myself and the audience on what this does. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, your 3 minutes begins now.
Thanks, Jeff. And hello, everyone, and welcome to Xandr Invest Essentials Monitoring for Datorama. First, I should tell you that the most common user of this app is a marketing campaign manager that uses Xandr DSP to manage their programmatic campaigns. The app has three sections: the KPI overview, KPI monitor, and discrepancy monitor. In the KPI overview section, a campaign manager can quickly view their KPIs and see if they're on or off track. Campaign managers monitoring their Xandr campaigns use the KPI overview to quickly identify, prioritize, and act upon warnings that the app provides. The red bubbles count the number of warnings for each of your KPIs. Green bubbles mean your KPI is on track, and the gray bubbles simply means you haven't provided the relevant data during installation. One thing to note on this screen is that you can adjust KPI thresholds. When you go into this window, you're choosing the threshold for the app to show you warnings based on the date range, which is currently set to 7 days. So since our threshold is set to 10%, the warning that we see for each of these KPIs means that the KPI performance over the last 7 days has swung up or down within at least 10% of the previous period. So moving on, let's assume I'm a campaign manager and my top priority for management is to maintain the level of spend on our campaigns. With that objective in mind, I want to investigate the warning that I see on the spend KPI. I can go ahead and click View, and this brings us to the KPI Monitor tab, which will be filtered down into the spend metric. And here in the KPI monitor section, I can see a nice temporal view of this metric over the last 7 days. And now that I'm visualizing this metric, I can see the spend on this insertion order dropped down to $0 on May 17th, May 19th. And now that I can see there's clearly an issue with the campaign, perhaps it was accidentally paused, I'll take action and ensure this is resolved in the DSP platform, ultimately enabling me to keep my spend KPI on track. And last but not least, the discrepancy monitor empowers our customers to monitor discrepancies between their DSP, their ad buying platform, and their ad serving platform, effectively allowing our customers to hold their DSPs and ad servers accountable to the dollars they're spending. For example, if we saw a more significant difference between ad server impressions and Xandr impressions, it could mean that your ad server isn't delivering the impressions that you're paying for. I hope this helps everyone understand the value of Xandr Invest, and thanks for watching.
Excellent. I missed my cue there for the 30-second mark, but you came in really close at the end there. So, okay, so here's the thing. I didn't know what you were going to be demoing, but it suddenly came into view for me. So number one, you focus on 3 key pieces of information. You keep them front and center. It's the 3 tabs that you have here. Your KPIs, everybody's going to use generally those same KPIs. However, being able to have that swing, those thresholds of understanding what's most important to you, and then being able to visualize quickly, how do I act upon that? Seeing how many, I mean, obviously there's a lot of red ones in here. You only got 1 green one, but knowing which areas you can then tweak and then jumping into it takes you to the next tab to understand what else is, what's happening here. Seeing that spend go down, it makes a lot more sense to me. I won't say I totally understand it. My friend Amanda, she's a marketing guru and she knows a lot more about this than I do. But I want to give it over to Amanda and see what question does the audience have today for Colton?
Yes, I love seeing marketing technology. And we should note that this is a Salesforce employee who built this app in his own time for free. So we like to try to get Salesforce Labs into some of these demo jams to show you the whole ecosystem that we have, lots of different types of app builders here. So very cool. It makes it a free unmanaged package. So meaning that it's customizable, but it is not managed like the other apps you saw today. Yes. So the question is, what if you want to move these around or add or delete KPIs? Is that easy enough to do?
So the default view of this application does not allow you to change the views of these metrics, but since the customer will be automatically ingesting and harmonizing their campaign data from the ad server and DSP, it will allow them to bring in all of this data and customize any dashboards they need within their own Datorama instance.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. That was great. So we have now seen all of the demos and we only have a few minutes left. So we are going to launch a poll right now. Now the poll is live. Go ahead and vote. Is it Vidyard, Formstack, F-Secure, Vonage, EasySend, or Salesforce Labs with that Datorama demo? The winner will be announced once we have majority vote, or 3 minutes, whatever comes first. And then they'll get to do an acceptance speech because they're going to find out who wins. Jeff, any updates or things you want to share while we're waiting for the votes to come in?
Well, the update is I've gone back in time. If you haven't noticed, I'm at Dreamforce 17. It is, you know, I was kind of missing the old days of Dreamforce. And so I thought today maybe I would jump back in time. Amanda, you and I did a demo jam at Dreamforce 17. You remember that? Do you remember that?
We did. I think we actually did 11 demo jams. It is very possible that Tyler was part of at least one of those.
I would say so. Actually, you know what, Tyler? I got to say, I remember a video of a remote demo jam. I don't remember what city it was in or something like that. And I think you came running in from the back or something like that. You have a little bit of antics around your typical behavior. But yeah, I wanted to think back to the Dreamforces of past, and certainly it is exciting to relive and remember what came out during some of these years. So for example, It was, well, Amanda, you'll give me the exact number of years, but I remember a Dreamforce where AppExchange was announced. The very first, the intro of AppExchange. It was crazy. And to think that this was, they called it the iTunes of business software. And you know what made it so unique at that time? No other company out there let you try before you bought. You couldn't do these self-installs. You usually had to work with all kinds of lead gen folks and all these other people on the inbound team who, I don't know, not that you don't want to deal with the inbound team, but this allows you to jump in and try out the software yourself and get a feel for it, which is exactly what I like so much about the AppExchange.
I agree with you. And it was, I was not there then, but I do know about all the stories of back in late 2005 or January of 2006. People have different views on the actual launch of the AppExchange. Somewhere in there, it must have debuted at Dreamforce 2006, I want to say.
I think it would have been, yeah. And to think of some of the first folks that were on the AppExchange, eventually Salesforce bought one of those companies, and Mr. Alex Dayon kind of rose through the ranks of Salesforce during that time as well. So yeah, it's amazing to see. And it's just great to see so many different types of partners out there who are solving things for the financial services industry. So there's some great demos today. But Amanda, are we close to our winner?
We are. So we're going to share the results, and the winner is Vonage.
Hey!
Vonage, congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you very much. We're really proud to be, a partner telephony, telephony partner for Service Cloud Voice. At the moment, we are really passionate about, empowering agents and sales reps to give a great customer experience, no matter what the industry. But we're really pleased to win it today. Thank you very much. And, obviously always come to us if you need more information about your particular use cases or pain points.
Thank you.
Nice
and
job.
Thank you to all of our demoers. I think everybody is a winner, even though only Vonage will get that trophy.
That's right. We had some great demos today and fantastic. How will people be able to go back and rewatch this or share it with others, Amanda?
Yes. So 2 things. 1, now that you are registered, you don't have to register again. All you have to do is join us next time, every 3rd Thursday, different theme, different partners, same demo jam format. So join us next 3rd Thursday, which is June 19, I want to say. And we are going to be doing healthcare apps. And you will watch this on YouTube. AppExchange is on YouTube, youtube.com/AppExchange to watch this video and any other Demo Jam replay. So, and also check out #DemoJam to follow along. We've been live tweeting this event, and we will be tweeting the winner and the YouTube link shortly. So thank you all for joining. Jeff, any final words?
I'm just excited to be back in the webinar format like this, having our live audience, getting questions coming in from everybody. It's been fun doing the Demo Jam in all kinds of different venues, but it's so fun to be here now. And thank you everybody for participating. Amanda, thank you for being my lovely co-host. I appreciate everything that you've done for the AppExchange and even myself as a participant in the Demo Jam over the years. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jeff. It's been 5 fun years and we're keeping it going. So,
all right, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. Great job.
Bye, everybody.